In all our lives, there's a fall from innocence, a time after which we are never the same. It happened in the summer of 1959, a long time ago.
Oh, man, wait to hear this. Wait to hear this. What is it, man? You guys want to go see a dead body?
When the night has come and the land is dark.
We interrupt to bring you an update on the search for the missing 12-year-old Ray Brower.
Kid's gone. They're never gonna find him. Not where they're looking.
And the moon is the only light we'll see.
You think Mighty Mouse could beat up Superman?
Mighty Mouse is a cartoon. Superman is a real guy. No way a cartoon could beat up a real guy.
Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
We're gonna be famous. We're gonna be on every radio and TV show in the country.
I still don't think we should go.
If I can only have one food for the rest of my life, that's easy. Pez. Cherry-flavored Pez. No question about it. I like to go someplace where nobody knows me.
We found him. We got dibs.
Better start running, Eyeball. They got dibs.
There's four of us, Eyeball. You just make your move.
You're dead.
For some, it's the last real taste of innocence.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gory? You can do anything you want, man.
And the first real taste of life.
This is really a good time.
It must. A blast.
But for everyone, it's the time that memories are made of.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, I know by the time you hear this, 2026 is well underway. But for Fine Movies, Fine Spirits, this is our first episode of the year. So I think the sentiment is still applicable. You know, I never had any friends later on in life like the ones I had when I was 12. Jesus, come to think of it, I still have the same goddamn friends. I was 3 or 4 at the first time I saw my two co-hosts. It happened in the winter of 1980, a long time ago. But only if you measure it in terms of years. I was living in a small neighborhood where one of them lived behind me and the other one across the street from me. But to me, it was the whole world. And today we are celebrating a movie about friendship, but also celebrating a director who we tragically lost back in December. Today, we're talking about the 1986 coming-of-age classic, the originator of Suck My Fat One, Rob Reiner's Stand By Me. But I'm not going on this venture alone. No. Joining me tonight, first up, is a man who, if he had one food for the rest of his life, it's easy. Pez. Cherry-flavored Pez. No question about it. But if he could have just one drink, well, what would that drink be? And are you drinking it tonight, Mr. Christopher Morris?
I am not drinking it, Michael. Thank you for asking. Wait.
Yes.
Threw me off. I am drinking.
I think Chris is throwing up because he's going first this time.
Right. Mixing it up, baby. Mixing it up.
Threw a curveball. That's called a curveball. And I'm ready. You know, I'm not a professional for, they don't call me a professional for nothing. Can we delete this whole beginning? No. I am drinking vodka on the rocks. Nice, simple movie and a simple drink. Nice, smooth vodka on the rocks. But great. I want to great. It's Grey Goose. But the great Rob Reiner, yes, it was
Oh my God.
Very sad, and I think we have a lot of. I had a question for you guys, but yes, obviously we haven't even finished the introduction.
Next up, he's crazier than a shithouse rat, and he's got the biggest one in 4 counties, and by that I mean alimony payments. My own personal Chris Chambers, my pal Davey. How are you doing, and what are you drinking this evening?
Much like Chris, I'm drinking a simple drink. Some 4 roses with a rose ice cube.
I like it.
Fancy,
I like it.
Fancy.
Michael, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking can of Cutwater White Russian that I found on the
one of
top
those
of
again.
my fridge.
Nice.
And
What a beautiful
it's been
tribute.
up there for 2 years.
So I do have to apologize for the not so smooth start. Speaking of that, I was in work like I just mentioned for the first time in a while. My buddy Dave, who's probably listening to this, complained about the infrequency of our episodes, and I told him our host has other bigger fish to fry, stranger fish to fry, and
Well, it's almost over. It's almost over.
And we will be back at it. So, yes, welcome back, fellas.
Yes, welcome back indeed. And let me just go over some of the facts about this movie, of this Stand By Me from 1986. It will be celebrating its 40th anniversary in August. It is written by a screenplay by Raynold Gideon and Bruce A. Evans, based on the novella The Body by Stephen King. Did any of you ever read that?
No, but
absolutely.
I did not read it, but I also know that came out with it was short stories with Shawshank, right?
Yes, it was the 4 seasons. So my cousin Russ, my brothers and I will remember this. My cousin Russ told us about how great this book was. He was specifically just talking about The Body, this coming of age story. It's very similar. It's a little darker at the end. We'll get to after we talk about everything.
I didn't read the book.
So
I think about reading it.
It's great.
Yeah, I don't want to be spoiled by anything if I do want to read it too. Yeah.
The three. Okay, so I won't. The three of the 4 books, novellas in it are Apt Pupil, which was a movie.
Oh yeah.
Shawshank, it was called Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption, and The Body, which turned into Stand By Me. Not too shabby for that.
So I did see that Stephen King considers this the best, or at least at the time, the best adaptation that he'd ever seen.
But
it's up there.
I love there's one part of the book, the movie, that I just think of Stephen King. It must have been like a tribute to him when he's telling the story about Lardass. And
yes, we'll get to that. Ben Hogan, Lardass Hogan. Oh, Vern.
Yeah, and
Teddy said the end sucks.
Feldman was like, "That's the end."
Yeah, that's it.
That end sucks.
Yeah, that was funny.
Everyone kills Stephen King on his.
That's great. That is good.
Well, the narrator, who's Gordy LaChance grown up, Richard Dreyfuss, who actually is perfect, right?
And he wasn't the first choice. There was another guy.
I didn't know about that. Who was the other choices?
The first one I forget. That Michael McKean was the second.
Michael McKean was one of them. Someone named David Dukes, who I guess in the first shot,
the politician.
I looked that up. I was like, wait a second. The first shot of the guy in the truck is actually him. Like, it's not Richard Dreyfuss. I guess that first establishing shot where you see the truck.
Really?
I could see Michael McKean.
I think his voice. Yes, but Richard Dreyfuss, that voice sticks with me.
Yep.
Certain things he says.
Did you know that Rob Reiner and him have known each other since they were 15? And that's why Rob Reiner went to Dreyfuss for this?
I mean, that makes sense. Rob Reiner's been in...
That's great. So, speaking of the great Rob Reiner, where does this rank on Rob Reiner movies?
Well, it's funny because there are probably a few that I just... Like, I don't think
I assume Mikey loves The Princess Bride.
Love The Princess Bride. I don't think I've ever seen When Harry Met Sally all the way. Like, I don't think
it's so good. We may do some of it. It's great. I like.
Love The Princess Bride. Love Spinal Tap. I mean, that is just
Spinal Tap's great. The Sure Thing. Did you guys ever see that?
Sure Thing is good.
Cusack. It's great. You never saw that? What? It's got John Cusack.
No. A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men. Yeah, I think I've always said a little overrated.
Overacted.
What else are we missing here? Misery is so freaking good. That might even be
because you see all these heartfelt
one
movies,
of the best few Stephen King.
All these heartfelt, family type movies, and then you got A Few Good Men, a courtroom drama, and Misery, basically a horror movie.
I think for me personally, this is my favorite.
Me too. I think
because I was 10 years old when this came out.
I think me too. It's just such a perfect coming of age movie too. When I read it when I was a teenager, and I thought it was fantastic.
It's like I haven't seen this movie in decades, and there were so many lines that I'm like, oh, I use that from this, or that, so many things that I knew what was coming.
Really great acting too. even
you just like you. It just first of all, if it's like a comfort movie,
Yep.
but then you also remember these like little lines like, could Mighty Mouse beat Superman?
You think Mighty Mouse could beat up Superman? What are you, cracked? Why not? I saw the other day he was carrying 5 elephants in one hand.
Boy, you don't know nothing. Mighty Mouse is a cartoon. Superman is a real guy. No way a cartoon could beat up a real guy.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Would be a good fight, though.
Yeah.
that little montage was
What,
great.
ridiculous? Mighty Mouse is a cartoon.
Conversations like that when you were kids.
Yeah.
And, like, that's
And what's
just-
Pluto? And the
Goofy. Goofy. Yeah.
Yeah, what is Goofy?
Goofy. I'm sorry. I said
Pluto the dog. What's Goofy?
what was Goofy? Yes. Great soundtrack, right, for the 50s. That you
Incredible
could tell all.
soundtrack.
This is up. Stephen King probably loved this movie because
You know, so many
it's
50s
kind of
and greasers. Yeah.
He's always like loves the 50s, loves those type of movies, and it's kind of like really true to the novella, the story.
but, like,
as
this
far
is-
as the kids,
this
and
is, like-
they're perfect actors for the characters.
Like this was Kiefer Sutherland's first movie in the United States too.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
he said that.
How old was he when he did this?
He had to have been probably like
He looks
what,
like 17 or
18,
something.
17,
Yeah.
18? I just watched it.
He is so good in this, isn't he?
He's so great in this.
He's got
He's like,
weight.
he
like,
said when he
he's
watched
scary.
this movie with his girlfriend, he's like, I have to get another movie quickly because this is going to be terrible.
Oh, wow.
And it ended up being the #1 movie of that year.
Wait, who said that? He said it.
Kiefer Sutherland. He's like,
Oh,
I
that's
got it.
funny.
He walked in with his girlfriend. He's like, I was done. He's like, I turned to her like, I got to get another movie quickly because this is going to be terrible.
He was with Corey
The
Feldman
lot-
the following year.
The
Yeah.
line that was great was okay when I think it was Eyeball or the other kid who said he's not going, whatever, they're not going, and he says,
Okay.
okay, you stated your position, now let me state mine.
Get in the fucking car. Now. Let's go.
No, oh, he's so, yeah.
So good.
Like, he's scary.
And obviously River Phoenix, fantastic.
Oh, so I have a fun fact about River Phoenix in this movie.
Well,
Yep.
so
I love the fun
his,
facts.
he lost his virginity filming this movie. And
Really?
Rob Reiner says
There's no females in it, though. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a story about Rob Reiner saying, like, this kid walks in that morning, fucking with a huge, ass grin, and it's like this. He was smoking pot that year.
That's hilarious. Must have been funny shooting the scene with the teenagers in their tighty whities, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
yeah.
we're gonna shoot the leech scene.
Then O'Connell was petrified of Sutherland too, because he would never break character.
That's
awesome.
great.
Even
That's
that
great.
character.
Jerry O'Connell, so good. And of course, I accidentally wrote down Corey Haim for
Wrong
a
Corey.
minute.
When
Corey
did,
Haim.
when did Corey Feldman get bad? Like he was a good.
He was
actor.
He was.
a
Well,
great
you know what?
young actor.
It's clearly his best movie. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Don't say anything else.
No,
Mikey.
no, I love. Obviously,
Don't
I
even
love him in
fucking-
Goonies, but this is a.
Don't even fucking-
He's like a goof in that. Like this.
Just a little overacting, but he's still fantastic.
Yeah. Well, let me
Like-
go over the cast real quick. We were
Please.
mentioning everyone.
Yes.
Starring the four main. I mean, these are these make or break the movie. These four characters here.
They
four
really do.
actors: Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Jerry
Who's
O'Connell, and Corey Feldman. All of them were great. It's just like it's spooky when you see the end and the River Phoenix's character is the one who dies. While the other,
Yes,
it's
that's
just-
always haunted me,
Yeah.
obviously. And then now, even sadder when you see directed by Rob Reiner. It
Oh.
kind of hit me when I was watching this.
Also featuring Kiefer Sutherland, Casey Zemesco, John Cusack,
Yes,
and Richard Dreyfuss, credited as the writer.
the writer.
A Rotten Tomatoes
An
score of
avatar for Stephen King.
88%. Yeah,
Okay.
really, yeah.
Should be a little
how many,
higher.
How many movies have writers? Didn't Salem's Lot
Right.
about a writer coming back to Salem's Lot?
Probably. I mean,
yeah.
Misery, obviously.
Can I make a point though?
Sure.
Like John Cusack and like his, Danny LaChance, and then obviously Gordy, right? They kind of remind me of Mikey and Sean.
They're lovable.
Listen to what I have written down. Ready? Cusack is so likable. Mike, I said I have written Mike, and this is what I'm going to ask Mikey. Is this how it was with your parents favoring Sean at the dinner table, or do they do that now? And then Sean says something like, "Mom and Dad, did you hear the new Stranger Things podcast that Mikey recorded today?"
Sean.
No, Sean, tell us about the kids. Tell us about your job.
Sean had scoliosis as a kid, and I had a dream. My dad looked at me and says, "I wish it was you."
I'm just saying, like, they were really close and they looked after each other. Like, that wasn't me and my brother. My brother was beating the shit out of me. Like,
we were. I mean, I don't know if we were like that. You know, we weren't.
Yeah,
we were somewhere in the middle. I'll say.
Cusack was the best. Cusack was such a likable.
He was so likable.
It made you love, and it made it sad. You know, like Will Wheaton. You know, didn't go on to do really much of anything good. I mean, I'm sure there was some space Battlestar Galactica shit he did.
He was Star Trek.
Legit,
come on now.
He was legit. Sorry, he was legitimately good in this, though, right? He was really good.
He had some a lot of credit that I enjoy, but nothing.
River Phoenix would have been one of the best.
Yep.
Yeah, would have been.
Yeah, he died.
I'm wondering.
7 years later.
Wondering if
he definitely stole this.
Crazy.
He's
great in it. So I don't know about the Oscars. Like the Oscars was great that year. It certainly wouldn't have won Best Picture because there was
it was
Platoon.
It had an 88% Rotten Tomatoes, 94% on the audience score, and it's a cinema score of A. Real quick, on a budget of $8 million, it made $53 million, so big success. And at the 1987 Academy Awards, it was nominated for Best Writing for a Screenplay based on previously written material, but that lost to something called A Room with a View.
Oh boy!
Exactly,
Yep.
No idea.
English.
It was nominated for a couple other things. I know the Directors Guild of America. Rob Reiner was nominated. Golden Globe. He was nominated for Best Director, and it was nominated for Best Picture. Here. Well, I'm mentioning it because every award that I just mentioned, he lost to Platoon and Oliver Stone.
Platoon was great, but Rob Reiner underrated how just great direction. Some great shots in this of the train and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like he didn't show a couple of things with this that I looked up for him. He didn't let the cast see the dead body until the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So he was great with it. That every most actors say how great he was with them. I saw some clip about from Kevin from A Few Good Men.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Kevin Pollak was saying, did you see how Rob Reiner would do like the line readings back to each actor? And it was a funny story with him and Jack Nicholson about him telling Nicholson how to do it, but not really telling him, but just because Rob Reiner was a good actor himself.
Too, yeah.
He really was a great actor, right?
Yeah.
So it seemed like pretty beloved and just a great director.
What I didn't expect. Go on.
Well, he even made River Phoenix in that scene that he cried. Like he made him think about his own home life, and like he talked about like stuff like that. And, like it was just so it was very authentic. He screamed.
He said, "Have you seen Joaquin's left lip?" I'm sorry.
He called himself Leaf.
He did a lot of those young actors to get the best out of him. I think he did a great job with this cast. Obviously,
he did.
What I was surprised at is that it's an hour and 29 minutes. I thought it was going to be like a 2-hour movie.
Crisp, smooth.
No, but like, why don't
movies were better. Movies were better when they were shorter.
Yes.
As a kid, I thought it was much longer. I was like, oh, this whole part.
But this is why I think movies today don't get as much fanfare because kids don't have the attention to watch these fucking 2-3 hour movies anymore. They just don't.
And I was 10 years old. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I saw it right away. Like it was definitely a rental, Flix video rental, but it was a movie about kids, but not a kids movie. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I think. A lot of kids our age liked it.
Yes,
well, it was like an adult movie. But
yes, it was kind of like like The Sandlot is another coming of age movie. This is the a grown up an adult, more serious adult version of that, which some more language getting the
this one that one they're playing baseball. This one they want to go see a course.
Yeah, this one they're playing mailbox baseball, which is the first time I've ever seen that. By the way,
well, I mean,
all those things.
You make the connection though with Gordy. I mean, he wants to see this body so bad because I think that there's a pull for his brother. Like he never cried at his brother's funeral.
Yeah, he was wanted to get to his emotions. And you know what, speaking of that, let me bang out the plot. It's very quick what I have written down. 1985, writer Gordy LaChance. He is on the radio that his childhood best friend Chris Chambers was murdered. Then tells about his experiences on Labor Day weekend of 1959 in their hometown of Castle Rock, Oregon. It was, by the way. After his friend Vern tells him, "Yep, it wasn't Maine? It wasn't Maine. Nope.
Oh, I didn't.
They switched it. They switched it.
It took place on the West
Because that became
Coast.
Rob Reiner's production company too, Castle Rock.
Yes,
Castle Rock
of course.
Entertainment,
And by the way, side note, obviously they signed Seinfeld. Like, imagine the money.
Right.
They signed Seinfeld. So, and also, as far as like Shawshank, which we will end up doing, but when the company bought the rights to that, I guess Frank Darabont came to him, and he had the rights to it, and he said, and Rob Reiner wanted to direct it, right?
Yeah, but
and he was like, he showed him what he had, what were you saying, Dave?
So they scrapped the movie, and the only reason why it got filmed was because Norman Lear gave him $8 million to make the movie.
Okay, yeah, the company, I think, was it before Castle Rock? But anyways, when Rob Reiner saw the finished film, he's like, "That's perfect. That's perfect. We made the right choice." He was like very gracious, like stepping aside and appreciating what a masterpiece that was.
You just think about this, though, right? Like, he had so many people. Carl Reiner, he had Norman Lear, he had all these people.
Mel Brooks,
Mel Brooks. But just so you know, he just did a documentary on Mel Brooks and his dad. It's on HBO Max now. Unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable. But
right, so it's almost like added pressure. They helped him, but it's like added pressure. You got to live up to this.
He grew up with his dad writing the Dick Van Dyke Show in the other room,
amazing. Nepo baby, but it's like a lot of pressure. Like you gotta, and then he was a great actor, and All in the Family, and more obviously. So okay. Castle Rock, Oregon. After his friend Vern tells him he overheard his brother saying they saw the body of a missing boy named Raymond Brower.
You guys want to go see a dead body?
Gordy, Chris, Vern, and Teddy set off looking for the body, thinking we'll make them heroes. Through their adventures, they grow closer after some obstacles. They find the body of Ray Brower. Town punk Ace Merrill arrives and pulls a knife to force the claim that they found the body. Gordy pulls the gun that Chris had taken from his father and chases Ace away. They anonymously call the police to report the body's discovery. The boys arrive home and part ways. Back in 1985, Gordy is typing in his memoirs that the boys drift apart.
As time went on, we saw less and less of Teddy and Vern, until eventually they became just two more faces in the halls. It happens sometimes. Friends come in and out of your life like busboys in a restaurant. I heard that Vern got married out of high school, had 4 kids, and is now the forklift operator at the Arsenault lumberyard. Teddy tried several times to get into the Army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out. Last I'd heard, he'd spent some time in jail and was now doing odd jobs around Castle Rock.
And Chris becomes a lawyer, is then stabbed to death breaking up a fight.
Chris did get out. He enrolled in the college courses with me, and although it was hard, he gutted it out like he always did. He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer. Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant. Just ahead of him, 2 men got into an argument. One of them pulled a knife. Chris, who had always made the best piece, tried to break it up. He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly.
He ends it with, "I never had friends later than the ones I had when I was 12. Jesus, does anyone?"
That's
very telling. It's great writing. I don't think that wasn't in the
line.
book. I don't believe.
I mean, but think about it. Like, we all were connected in our neighborhood growing up. And
that's the only reason.
It was just simpler times. It was simpler times.
You had this connection with your best friends when you were 12.
And it's easy. It was just easier. Life was easier back then. Like, this is right before they all go to middle school.
Not for these guys.
Well, yeah, I get it.
I'm kidding.
But
Vern had it okay.
Vern was fine.
Well, let me tell you about the book. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
You
got to read it.
Teddy was the good thing he reminds me of.
Oh,
Teddy had his ear burned off, right?
It's reminds me of the Mikey.
We have to quote out.
Oh, is it? You gonna have to bleep out the name, the name.
I knew it. Just because of the
Again.
glasses,
No.
or because of like the military, like guns and shit.
The chopper sick ball scene
Oh.
was great.
Hey, you kid, what are you doing there? Come over here. You, come back here. Come back here. God damn it, I'll stick my dog on you.
Run, Gordy!
Chopper, sick him, boy.
Now he said Sickum Boy, but what I heard was Chopper Sick Balls.
Great. But then,
You're
but
loony.
again,
That
but
guy was a fucking dick.
Great acting though from little Feldman.
Yeah, that's the first time I
Yes.
ever heard the word like storm the beach at Normandy. I'm 10 years old. I didn't know what that
I
meant.
know.
I know who you are. You're Teddy Duchamp. Your dad's a loony up in the nut house in Togus. He took your ear and he put it to a stove and he burnt it off.
My father stormed the beach at Normandy.
He's crazier than a shithouse rat. No wonder you're acting the way you are, with a loony for a father.
You call my dad a loony again, and I'll kill you.
Loony.
Ah! I'm gonna rip your head off and shut down your neck! No! I'm gonna kill him!
You come on and try it, you little slimy bastard.
He wants you to go over there so he can beat the piss out of you and then take you to the cops.
You watch your mouth, smart guy. Let him do his own fighting.
Sure, you only outweigh him by 500 pounds, fat ass.
Yeah, but
I
like you could see, like, this kid did get his ear almost burnt off from his dad, and he still.
They had such great chemistry, as you would think they would really like that with Chris, like protective of Gordy, but also taking, you take sides with you swing it around who you take sides with and gang up on. It's funny.
But then it's not like no hard feelings. Like at the end, no hard feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was cool when they were. Was that when the train tracks? Yeah. When he tackles them. And I love
when Dave was talking about how Teddy said that's I hated that ending. His ending was,
why don't you make it so that Lourdes goes home and he shoots his father, then he runs away and he joins the Texas Rangers. How about that?
I don't know.
Something good like that.
I like the ending. The barfing was really good. But there's one thing I didn't understand. Did Lourdes have to pay to get in the contest? No, Vern. They just let him in. Oh, great. Great story.
Yeah, it's a great story, Gordy. I just didn't like the ending.
he should have went home and shot his dad. Because if you think about like what he dealt with his dad
during the Texas Rangers.
I wish I wrote down that it was Ben Hogan, loud ass Hogan, not Ben.
No, was it David? Or
Davey Hogan, and he goes, that would be like
Charlie Hogan's brother, if he had one.
Good Vern.
Right, yeah.
Such and such Hogan.
And,
Vern's big question is, did you have to pay to get in? Yeah, Vern. You had to pay.
Great story. But
Vern was the best. Vern
how
was the
deep
best.
everything was, and like how they're going their separate ways. And Vern just walks along and goes, "Oh, a penny!" Like everything's good for him. Like, oh, there's a
little
penny.
simpleton.
Yep.
It was a little Goodwill Hunting Ben Affleck-ish when he's telling
I did get
Chris
that,
is telling Gordy not wanting, he's not going to be in the same classes. You got to do your thing. You're the shining star here. And
You're just a kid, Gordy.
Oh, gee, thanks, Dad.
Wish the hell I was your dad. You wouldn't be going around talking about taking these stupid shop courses if I was. It's like God gave you something, man. All those stories that you can make up. And he said, this is what we got for you, kid. Try not to lose it. But kids lose everything unless there's someone there to look out for them. And if your parents are too fucked up to do it, then maybe I should.
Come on, you guys, let's get moving.
Yeah, by the time we get there, the kid won't even be dead anymore.
that was pretty cool.
Can I ask a question
But
of
Christmas smart.
the two of you?
Yes.
Have you ever had a friend like that actually was like your biggest cheerleader?
No, I have a friend who calls me and says, "Do you regret that you have some talent and you waste it?" That's what my friend tells me.
I did say that too.
He says that. I have a friend who, when I'm going to surgery, he goes, "You think you're gonna die?" That's my friend.
That's funny. I don't know. Not at that age, of course.
I think for me, it was probably Ray was the closest one. Mikey, like
It wasn't
was
me.
the closest one for me like
It
that.
definitely wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
No.
Like, we shit on each other, but like,
that's fine.
I mean, I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, are there actually friends like that pull for each other? Like,
Of course, there are. There are later in life. You have people who really, who make you feel good. You know what I mean? Like, just, they are your biggest champion. Mikey, you don't know any.
Yes.
So the leech on the ball scene. Whew.
Yes.
The part that cracked me up with that was, I never met anyone who fainted before. Vern.
He had some of the best line. I brought the comb. You don't even have any hair.
Or when he was complaining that there wasn't enough food for breakfast, and he's like, "I'm sorry, Vern.
I guess a more experienced shopper could have gotten more for your 7 cents.
I'm not as savvy as a shopper as you. I couldn't stretch the
funny.
7 cents you gave me, whatever it was."
The fact that Jerry O'Connell, I was, we were all dumbfounded that for years that the fat kid in Stand By Me married Rebecca.
He went on to be.
Is that who he's Rebecca?
Yeah,
is that who he married?
Yep.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Oh, but
unbelievable.
You know those adventures, right? Like, we used to go to the Tenny Castle. That was like our adventure. Let's go to the Tenny Castle in the woods. Let's find some.
Let's go off with a bike for the day.
Sadistic things going on over there.
I never went to that. I think I was too young.
There was
my brother went though.
There was a headless. Something was nailed to
a
headless
I was there.
bird.
I was there. My
Yeah,
brother
you remember going to there?
Yeah.
There was a cat. I swear to God, there was a dead cat. There was a dead cat. There was definitely a serial killer.
I heard about
like
these
practicing
things,
with animals there.
I was that little kid that tagged along with you guys, and like, my brother would yell at us, but like, I love that. Those days are the best.
I don't even think I hate to say bring it up again, but Stranger Things. I don't think I realized they took that Suck My Fat one. Obviously.
Oh, I heard it and I said those sons of bitches. Yeah. I immediately thought of course, I immediately thought of Stand By Me.
Yeah, that's funny.
But
that's good though.
The whole like I did love the John Cusack scenes. Those are always good. I always wish like my brother was like that. But then again, my brother called me today. Was that we had a great conversation. So I'm like, maybe we are turning the corner.
There you go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Only took 50 years.
It's just great stuff. You guys got anything else?
Just the whole, like, I love the chicken scene where you see just how crazy Ace is, and they all like with the cars.
Oh, the plane
chicken.
That's so great. Yeah. Yes, so great. It is perfect, like a tight 90 minutes.
Yeah.
The scene, so many, going back and forth between.
And every scene's memorable.
But even eyeballs, like his brother's want to get stabbed to death. He's like, "Come on, dude, don't do that."
He's definitely about to cut his throat.
And did you notice Eyeball had the burn probably from Ace burning him with a cigarette, like he was about to do with. With
my point though is his own brother wasn't about to defend him. He's going to get stabbed to death as his fucking brother.
Yeah, he. I mean, at least he stuck up for him a little. Please don't slaughter my brother.
Please.
Yeah.
That was ballsy.
Come on, LaChance, give me the gun. You must have at least some of your brother's good sense.
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
What are you gonna do, shoot us all?
No, Ace. Just you.
I'm going to shoot you.
That was awesome. Just you.
So in the book, one thing I can say about that.
Well, let me say this real quick. I got to pay a tribute to my buddy Ray. And when he had to go to jail. It was an awful story. And the thing was actually kind of trying to pick on him a little bit, whatever. And the kid was like, starting to, come up to him. Ray was a black belt.
Wait, this is in jail?
Yeah, in jail. And Ray was a black belt. So
I hope this story doesn't end with him joining the White Aryans.
And I don't have to bleep this out, right?
He said the leader of this gang is like, about to fight. He was like, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you might all beat the shit out of me. You might all, you might kill me, but I guarantee you this, I will kill you. Like to the fucking one kid that was like, I will kill you first. I don't care what everyone else does to me, but I will kill you. It was the best. Like, I just kind of inspired him.
The Ray that I met, that I've spent time with, that does not sound like that.
Right?
Right. That's
Right?
crazy.
Yeah.
That is just like Gordy.
Rest in peace, buddy. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Ray.
And just
And
when
Rob.
when I look at the cast, Corey Feldman's done other things. Will Wheaton has done some other things, but it's this. This is like when you all four of them, even Jerry O'Connell did some things, but this is the thing that you see any of them. Oh, that's the guy from Stand By Me.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean Jerry O'Connell. This is the most thing he's most famous for.
Yeah. Corey Feldman, obviously, you know, he's.
I think it was great. You know, the fact that it was called The Body, and it's a great song, obviously, which becomes the title. You know, tying that to like trying to think of what's, getting the rights and whatever. So that was
Buddy Holly, Lollipop. I mean, so many great songs. Corey Feldman was on. He was on a roll early on. I mean, yes, I talk about Goonies, Gremlins, with Gordy's mother. She was the mother in this.
Bad News Bears, Gremlins.
Bad News Bears. He was on the TV show Bad News Bears.
He did like not the original Bad News Bears. He was in Bad News.
That's the only one we care about, isn't it?
Exactly. I get it, but he was in that, and he was
one of the
Gremlins,
best.
right?
Nightmare Friday the 13th Part 4, probably the best one.
Okay, so a lot of misses, but Stand By Me.
Gremlins.
Stand By Me is
Then
great.
he goes. Then he
Gremlins
goes
is great.
after this. It's
Gremlins'
be like,
character was kind of like stupid and
but Goonies.
You're right.
This.
Stand By Me is his best character.
He's got Lost Boys and License to Drive right coming right after this.
He was on a roll, that's for sure.
He was, and then
look at him now. Look at him now.
And he was complaining about being kicked off of Dancing with the Stars 2026.
Wow.
Was he really?
He was like, bad mouthing Dancing with the Stars, I think.
That's
and
not the Corey Feldman I know.
I got to see Corey Feldman in concert at a bar in Haverhill, and it was.
Was he good?
No, it was, and we weren't expecting him to be good, and he lived up to it. It was pretty
nice,
pretty memorable.
Excellent. What a tribute!
What a tribute to Corey.
Ended on Corey Feldman. But yes, I think Stand By Me. I'm glad we did this one. It's I think it's my favorite. This and Misery really. I do love When Harry Met Sally too. But yes, so great.
Well,
if you guys don't have anything else,
I don't want to say that we have to wait this long, but maybe in 9 months from now we'll talk Rob Reiner again and talk about Misery. I would love to do that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in years.
So great. Let's do it.
Excellent.
All right, guys, what are we doing next? I have no idea what we're going to do.
David,
nice.
time,
I'm hearing the music now.
Yes.
I love this.
Next
I
time,
love
we are going back.
The score.
2019 to see a movie that I thought I'd never see again. We're going to see the Adam Sandler family comedy Uncut Gems.
I have not seen this movie from beginning to end.
That's why we chose it, because we're forcing you to watch it.
It's a masterpiece.
I like the first half of it.
Okay, well, let's talk about it next time.
They're in the.
I love it.
Their movies now. They made a couple separate ones.
Yes.
I think the guy with.
I'm excited.
I think the brother who's doing the Marty Supreme is doing a little better than the brother.
He sounds like the better Coen brother, whichever one that is.
Well, the other brother is.
That was great in this movie.
This is a smashing machine. I heard. What's that?
Kevin Garnett, that was great in this movie.
Oh yeah.
He's great.
But the Smashing Machine, he was also the villain in
Save
Happy
it for the
Gilmore
Oscar
too.
talk.
So.
Oh yes, I know. Save the Kevin Garnett stuff for the Oscar talk on the next episode.
Until then, go Patriots, guys.
Go Pats, and
absolutely.
We'll talk about the Smashing Machine once the Oscar nominations come out. But until then, David, are there any parting words from you?
I just appreciate you fuckers.
Wow,
being in my life for as
long as sweet.
Have been.
That's right.
Well, think about it. Just to Stay By Me, like this is like I've known you all for as long as I can remember.
Never had any friends.
I've known you longer than I've known Stand By Me.
When I was 12.
Yep.
Jesus. Does anyone?
Yes, me. The same fucking friends. Yeah.
Yep.
Christopher, any parting words from you?
No parting words. Dave said it best.
He did.
Great doing it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Find Movies, Find Spirits on Instagram. Find Movies on Blue Sky. Thank you, David. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Rob Reiner.
The great Rob Reiner.
Non-stop Hollywood movie show, a fantasy world of celluloid villains and heroes, because celluloid heroes never feel any pain, and celluloid heroes never really die.
We haven't even finished the introduction. Next up, he's crazier than a shithouse rat, and he's got the biggest one in 4 counties. And by that, I mean alimony. Fuck! Fuck! It was a good joke.
Fat non experts.